Super Saiyan Dime Herbo. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yes.
Hey, before we start, I do want to acknowledge he was styling on them folks when he
That
slid
slide. And
that
he
slide.
flexed with it. He
Yeah,
flexed with the slide. He know he doing now.
he know
For
what he doing. Good for him. Good for him. Beat the Chiefs to start the season. I'm not mad at that at all.
That's a great start right there.
It's a great start. It's a great start. You know what's a better start though?
Ooh.
Saying welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines. This is where the hard A's meet the Wednesday Warriors.
Let's go.
I'm here with some of my greatest friends in the world to talk about anime, manga, comics, and everything in between. So please introduce yourselves, fellas.
All right, it's your boy me Connell. I do all the things with all this stuff. Also, I'm leaving an event today as of the recording of this event that is called the Unction. Shout out to Nas, his event, Nas, Shamir, and Dante. Dante's birthday. Shout out to Dante for his birthday.
Happy birthday to the homie. And yeah, shout out to the
Unction.
unction. Yes. Train, New Jersey. This is Mr. Sniffles. Digga Des. His name is Desmond.
And I am Grayson Red, a big old nerd with a lot of stuff to talk about. So prior to us starting this, I had one of my friends over. His name is Chris, and he has a lot of stuff going on. He's also like a huge builder of like everything, dioramas, Gundams, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put one edit in here. He put like a Gundam attacking one of the figures in Star Wars with the long legs in the snow. I gotta shout him out because he was like, "Please put this in your podcast." I was, I got you, bro.
Okay.
Shout out to the homie Chris.
Yeah.
We call him Uncle Chris around here. My kids have seen him forever. They're not even
What?
Uncle Chris. I swear to God.
Oh, Uncle Chris. I thought you said Hobo Chris. I was like, that's
Oh no.
crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah, shout out to you, Chris. Sorry I had to kick you out for this podcast. We're gonna start with Kaiju number 8 because boy oh boy. First off, we all watched it, right?
Sir. It's a peak.
It's cold.
Cinema.
My boy.
Hey, shout out to Reno.
Ice cold, boy.
I see what you did there.
Mm.
Listen, this episode, Kaiju number 8, our boy Renu was putting in work, but so was I call him Peacock because he's loud and has a flamboyant hairstyle.
Haru is pretty nice too. He deserves his respect now after this episode.
No, he does. He does. He's been putting in work.
Was
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he was jumping from
Reno.
24. He's jumping from 24% combat power to 45, and
He's like
Reno
this-
had nah.
He's like peak soft character.
He's Bakugo. He's Bakugo, and this is Todoroki.
I don't know if he's Bakugo, but he's putting in work. He's putting in work.
He's like the dude with the tail. You know, he's there.
But this isn't an ensemble.
No, he's not that bad, bro. Chill.
Anime, and they're doing a real good job of making the subordinates and the not middle of the pack people, but they are the middle of their pack respectively for 3 and 1. But even still, he's toting around number 6 doing his exam. Haru was talking about his brick wall. Like it was a real good storytelling episode. Everyone, it's really good. So
well, let's just go over the synopsis of it real quick. They leave off. They come back where they left off with Reno still basically dying, trying to fight this kaiju and needing backup desperately. And let me say his name. I call him Peacock Boy, but his name is Iharu. So Iharu comes through and really puts in work as a support player. But like he's not only supporting, he's kind of taking, I want to say, a vanguard role. Like he's up front fighting first, kind of softening the kaiju and making it more exposed so that Reno could come through and finish it with a crazy ice blast.
Yeah.
Which was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we also get a little backstory in one of the captains pining over
Kikuru's mom.
Chikuru's mom. Thank you, because I forgot her name. All these Japanese names, dog. Jesus, I'm American. Chikuru's mom from like 25 years ago. Like, she really had an impact on this dude. It's past 5 minutes. I was with Autumn watching this episode, and I'm like, there's no pussy I can think of from 25 years ago that I'm still pining over.
Man,
No
listen,
joke. Watching this, I thought, damn, what is Autumn's reaction gonna be like seeing Haru and Reno get they up?
I mean, she got that shit. Like, we can do.
I don't know, man. I really first off, I love the series. It does so much right so often. But also this episode really taking its time to showcase not only these two, but Kafka training.
Mm.
We've read the manga, so we know that actually matters later on.
Yeah.
It's not just some, I hate overusing this word, but filler. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, all of this matters, and we have 2 or 3 episodes left, and they're really giving us our worth every single episode, which I love.
Yeah. I feel like with Kaiju number 8, it again, it's very straightforward, the storytelling, but even in the aspect of like giving us the friendship dynamic of like, all right, I'm not going to let you surpass me, but I'm going to help you out to get to where you got to get to, because I understand my role as a not supporting character, but like, you're so far ahead of me. I understand my job is just to help you out and get to where you got to get to.
Play your role, nigga.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
we don't really see that in anime too much. Everybody's trying to be an MC, but not everybody's an MC.
Yeah.
So a real good mirror too, because he is that for Kafka, before that's why him getting the pace of the Kaiju power is a little bit, telling, because he's, oh, my friend is going through all this. I have to be the one to hold this and bear this too. So it's full on, I need the power, I need the power, I need the power. But, without asking, your teammates and, for help, that could be a hindrance to you too. So
it was like the total opposite of Kafka, because remember, Kafka couldn't get hard. Reno was getting too hard.
Crazy.
yeah,
He was about to bust wide open.
I think Reno getting the power for I need help to help my friends, and Kafka getting the power I need help so I can support this girl that I've been pining over since I was a child, is different than the other dude, the Peacock dude, being like, I need power because I feel like I'm that nigga, but you're actually not that nigga. You're just somebody.
Somebody's working real hard.
Yeah, he's working hard.
I like the episode, man. Shout out Iharu. You're not just Peacock boy. Shout out you. But yeah, we also got to talk about our favorite trash in the world. Pun super intended.
that's funny though, because Ogata was hyping up her too though. So hopefully his potential was shown too.
Kaiju number 8 is great, but Gachiakuta, to me, this episode was a breath of fresh air. We actually see a character work through his powers in a respectable way, right? And him finding out, I like how they didn't just like, of course there's more mystery to find out, but when Zanka tells him, like, you like to recycle things, essentially. You find things that people think is trash and bring out the potential in them. I'm like, just tell us the metaphor. Thank you. Just do it. All right. I don't need to watch a 24 episode arc of you figuring it out. Just do it, train, and then get to the next arc. I really appreciated that.
Yeah. I think we're going to start to see this wave of anime and manga that comes out that gets more straight to the point, because the previous generation didn't do that.
No.
It took 4 arcs to get to the point of like, all right, why are we here and what are we doing? But like Gachiakuta like got there immediately.
Yeah, and look at this, bro. Like, he just starts whamming out his power left and right. Of course, he had a nosebleed after because like it actually hurt him.
Yeah,
you can't use your power that much, but I totally understand. He's new, but it was great. Just like do it. Just do it. Like, we knew as the audience, okay, he needs to find trash and make it treasure.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, because I don't read this manga, maybe you guys do.
No, I do not.
I thought we were just going to take until the end of the season for him to figure it out, or him to have some epiphany right before he dies. But no, his homeboy just tells him, like, nigga, just use your brain. You know what you like.
And I think in terms of power scaling as well, it showed us that like, all right, he's got 4 things that he can make before he like taps out essentially.
Yeah.
Which usually in anime you don't get. It's like you get the heat of the battle and then you get the thing and you get the escalation and
Well, remember, if we remember an anime classic, Yu Yu Hakusho, remember originally Spirit Gun could only be used like 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Eventually, by the end, he was firing them things off.
That's true. It was like twice. Yeah, it was like you get 2 of these a day, and then you get the shotgun once.
Yeah,
and then that's it. But like, yeah.
But I also want to mention no. I just have to mention this before we talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
My president is black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, man, the representation is immaculate with this series.
I mean, the mangaka is an alt baddie, so like, what do you expect?
Yeah, she is super pretty. She's super pretty. But like making first off having a black character as the lead in the main organization that we follow is dope to see. Like, oh shit, like this is very un-Japanese of you. But
it might even be, go ahead.
Also, he's a different shade than the other black people, which is like, wow.
Oh my God, he's a different shade than Jabber and the other black light-skinned girls.
People that come in different colors.
Oh my God, who knew?
What's crazy? Yeah, no, it was cool. Me and Autumn were watching this, and I was like, "That's a nigga." I've said that more than once watching this show, which is great.
You know what? They also say that no one knows what his treasure is, vital instrument. So I'm starting to theory crap a little bit, but nothing to say right now. I'm actually trying to read up to this point in the manga, and I've been screenshotting some things on who was the one who set Rudo off for the murder of Recto. So
yeah.
I'm just glad of the fact that we're getting black characters that aren't caricatures.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's the base. That's the base.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're doing it so well and are giving it like cosplay material already.
Yeah, if I still had dreads, I would definitely cosplay this character.
Like, cause that's a nigga right there. Like, that's a nigga. The way he talked, the way he walked, the swag and everything. Even like Jabber's a nigga. And all intents and purposes, Jabber is a YN crash out, shiesty mask on all that. And then the chick, what's her name? Ebisu?
I forget her name. I don't want to lie to you.
Sameo is the girl with the glasses.
But like her, like that's a baddie. If I saw her, I'm like, yo, what's up? Like that's a baddie right there. And then like this dude, he's just a nigga. He's just a nigga.
Yeah, he's great. It's great. It's always great to see like just not one type of black person because we're not a monolith.
Yes. Oh,
and my Lambo is blue.
Great stories, and the fact that it's not like a oh look at this thing I did moment. It's just they're just part of the story. They're just part of it.
Yeah, good to see. Never complaining. I might read the manga after this season ends. I don't know.
Same, yeah. I'm thinking about picking it up after it's done.
Yeah, use y'all tickets on Kodansha's app, K-Manga.
One day we're gonna talk about that app, man. I don't know. I got a lot of things to say about that app, but I'm gonna stay positive, and I want to talk about something I really love.
That's crazy. I don't got no issues with it.
I do. This episode of Dandadan, my boy finally found his nut.
Good for him.
His 2 out of 2. Yes, you need both.
You need both of them things. We need a pair, baby. Yeah. So our boy finally finds his other nut, unironically, but it's stuck in a giant kaiju because Dandadan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what this pervy dude is going to be doing the rest of the story, but he's going to have some significance because they keep showing his fucking face. He was the whole episode, basically.
From the beginning, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, things are going to happen.
I was confused at first because I was like, am I in an older episode? Because they were showing, I guess, episode 2 or 3, but from his perspective, which is cool, actually. It's nice narrative. But I also got really hype at the fact that at the end of the episode, that giant kaiju is actually becoming a legit kaiju. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah. The thing I like about Dandadan is that it not only the blending of like the yokai with the alien stuff, which is not a thing you see in anime. You either get like the one or the other. But the fact that
he's gonna talk about a manga later on. He's gonna talk about a manga later on where that's happening.
where you get the blending of the two, you know, and you get the thing. This is the first time I've seen that happen in anime and manga. But we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later. Des, how you feel about the episode, bro?
I mean, I like because like Okarun's part of being the kid in middle school. So yeah, it brings a lot of that fully coolie, you know, this is actually how we function. Back with sidekicks, you know, like all of that. But like this generation and what we were into, like we didn't know the difference between sci-fi manga and comics, but like it was all really telling all the same stuff. So that's what I like about Okarun's character but it's still pretty prevalent in the Dandadan story.
Hey, let me tell you, Quinta, which is his name, I had to look that up because I totally forgot. Quinta, the pervy dude who's also a giant dweeb. We unfortunately know some of those guys in real life. Yeah, and it's like cool to be around them for a very short period of time, and then you're like, oh my god, please leave me alone for goodness sake. And it's the definition of scaring the hoes. I hope that by the end of this story arc, he redeems himself a little bit because I can't stand this fucker. I want him gone. If I could kick him myself, I would.
Yeah.
They're having like tender moments. Like Okarun and ISA are having like nice moments together. And he's like, teach me your spacey talk. Like, nigga, go, leave. God damn.
I feel like we get this, and again, no spoilers for what happens. But I feel like we get this trend where we get the weird character like that. What was his name in My Hero? The dude with like the grapes on his head?
Mineta,
who is like, it's unnecessary. You know, it's like the cat girl in Fire Force. It's unnecessary. Why are we doing this?
Mineta and Tamika. That's crazy.
I said what I said.
Well, yeah, I mean, culturally, like Mineta, when he was originally, what was I was like 21 when I first started watching My Hero. So I would get a chuckle or two. If I tried to watch that now, I'd just like, get this guy the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s now, and I'm not the target demographic. So like a really overtly pervy guy is like, dog. Stop.
Yeah.
So I will say something real quick. Even when I was a kid and I was watching and reading One Piece as a teenager, Sanji being overly pervy never made me happy. I was like, okay, you get it.
With Master Roshi. Like I remember feeling he kind of drawing a little bit.
Yeah, but I think
for real.
It was
a lot of it
as an adult, but as a kid, it's played for laughs because we don't understand how weird it is in real life. So as an adult, when we look at it, we're like, yo, that's weird. That's very suspect. What are you doing? But for kids, that's like, oh, it's played for laughs. Because like, oh, girl, nosebleed. Ha, 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 ha. But in actuality, it's like, oh.
Also, culturally, like over there in Japan, it's just way more accepted. It's probably more of a laugh over there. Over here, it's just not going to hit the same.
Yeah.
It's never going to hit the same.
Yeah.
The biggest dweeb over here, I can't imagine them actually dying laughing when they see someone have a nosebleed because they see a cute girl.
There's a person that I would not mention, but I can imagine.
Culturally, yeah.
Culturally, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
We all know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure.
The levels of horny with that is just, we're not going to refer to that.
Horny on Maine is crazy. Horny on Maine at 10 o'clock in the morning is crazy.
These niggas is freaky. Oh, let's not put my boy out there.
Yo, horny on Maine is crazy.
because he might see this. So, all right, we're gonna take a hard turn.
He can't read.
No
All
pun
right.
intended. No pun intended. Listen. Speaking of people fighting urges, we have a whole bunch of DC heroes fighting each other.
Crazy. That was a great segue, but like that's crazy. But that was a great segue.
I'm here for the people. DCKO released their brackets, and I am very excited. He's still chuckling over that?
No, I'm laughing at this bracket. Are you serious? All right.
Yeah,
So
a lot
we
of
got.
guys getting washed.
Let's
So
get this first. Let's get this first
What do you
round.
mean?
We're gonna do the first. We're gonna do the first round for dots and lines. There's a they
Okay.
did a whole NCAA bracket. Let's break this down.
First off, wait. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
A quarter of these people on this bracket can destroy the universe or at least Earth.
Yes.
What the fuck is the Bat family going to do?
Hey, you never
What
count out Batman.
Hold
Never
on,
count out
wait.
It
Batman.
depends on the matchup. It
No.
depends on the matchup.
Batman, yes. What is Red Hood? What is Damian Wayne going to do against? Hold on, wait. Let me see.
Master Tactician, bro.
Against Swamp Thing.
Master Tactician.
I will
say, we don't know the absolute rule, no pun intended. We don't know the absolute rules of this tournament. We don't know if they're going to be descaled to each other. Well, I don't know, but let's go down this. Just from what limited knowledge we do have.
All right.
Wonder Woman versus Starro.
Who we got?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yes, easy. Lobo, Plastic Man. Who we got?
Hey, Plastic Man's kind of nice, son.
Lobo. What are you talking about? Lobo. What are you talking about?
Desmond,
I can't break the tie.
Tiebreaker.
But I'm going with Plastic Man. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. The tiebreaker.
Hold on, wait. The only reason Plastic Man will win that fight if he wins is for comedic relief. It's gonna be a comedic relief moment.
Oh yeah. See, if you're a character like that, then for sure.
Because the only serious Plastic Man we've ever seen is in Injustice, but that's a different conversation. All right. Swamp Thing, Vixen.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I think that's a sweet.
Love you, Queen. I love you, Queen, but
Dog Walk, easy.
That's a good one right here. Cyborg and
Batwoman. It is easy. Cyborg.
It's a good one. I don't know. Batwoman is kind of cold.
Batwoman has batarangs that aren't hers. Cyborg.
I will say Cyborg for this one, but Batwoman, he's gonna put up a fight.
Yeah. We're gonna give props to the Batwoman, but we go with Cyborg.
Holding it down for the lesbians.
Cyborg low diff. All right, Batman, Starfire. Batman. Easy. The only reason if Batman loses is so he can work from the background. That's the only reason I see him losing.
Quick aside, guys. I don't know if we covered this, but there's going to be a period of time during all this happening in which Batman is switching with one of his Robins.
Oh my god.
I don't know when, before, after, during, but around this time, Batman will be switching with one of his Robins. I don't know why. And they're gonna have their own mini tournament where the Robins fight to see who's gonna be Batman in the meantime.
Yo, that's crazy.
So Batman is gonna switch with Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson is gonna lose to Starfire because they're fucking.
It's Star Sapphire, by the way. Yeah. Still Batman. But yeah, just putting that out there. I don't know.
Okay.
Red Hood versus Damian Wayne.
This is interesting too.
I want to say Red Hood. That being said, Red Hood and Robin actually fought one time in Batman Robin, like 2011. Damian Wayne got the drop on Red Hood, fucked him up, knocked him out, and dipped.
That's because they weren't fighting on equal ground.
They weren't.
They were fighting on the hints of like Red Hood coming to a situation and Damian Wayne knowing he was going to fight him.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
He wasn't going into the fight to fight. He was going into it like he was just going into it.
Hey, don't sleep on my boy Damian, favorite Robin. But yeah, Red Hood probably wins.
Yeah, but that's a child versus a grown ass man with trauma.
What do you think? Oh, they all got trauma.
Yeah, he's on therapy. So
who do you? We got to ask, as the normie-ist of the group, who do you think would win?
I already said Red Hood. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I ain't hearing you.
Oh no, you good.
Zatanna versus Big Barda. Oh no.
That's interesting
That's really good fight.
because Big Barda could literally shot put her shit.
Yes.
But Zatanna has magic.
She has so much magic. She's like a master magician.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
gotta
going Zatanna.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
go Zatanna.
15 and then Zatanna. That's the hierarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Harley Quinn versus Metamorpho. My nigga, I swear to God, if Harley Quinn wins, she better not win.
The only reason Harley Quinn might win is because of plot.
Yeah, they're gonna write the fuck out of the chaos energy. A matter of fact, Harley Quinn with chaos energy, Omega energy, excuse me.
Yeah.
That sound like some sound like some advanced shit. So we don't got no Cinderella story. College reference there for people who watch anime and manga and read the comics but don't know sports. Man, like Harley Quinn is probably gonna be the one that end up winning this.
Oh my God, you are right. You are right.
Possibly.
And I hate that. I hate everything about it.
I'm going for Metamorpho, bro. I really want him to win.
Unless. Do you remember 10 of Swords, Justin?
Of course I do. Are you shitting me?
So 10 of Swords was, for those that don't know or haven't read 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords was a tournament that was held between Rocco and Krakoa, and their forces were fighting against each other, but it was like a game of sorts. So it wasn't a straightforward tournament where like people versus people. It was like, all right, what's one of the battles? Like
one of them they had to play chess against each other. The other one was a drinking game. It was a whole bunch of fuckery.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like it was like weird battles against each other that weren't like, all right, your strength versus my strength. It was like, all right, can you get this sword, or like, can you beat me in chess, or like, can you outdrink me, or stuff like that. Like there was
one of the rounds literally got married.
Oh yeah.
Cypher Ramsey.
Yeah. Cypher got married.
Yeah.
For one of the fights. Like that's the thing that they were going against. So I think we may get something like that where it's not straightforward fights, because like some of these matchups don't make a lick of goddamn sense.
Well, we still have another half to go through. So hold that thought.
That's even worse because the Superman family is on the other side.
Yes. So boom. Superman gigantic. Let's be real here. It's Superman.
Yeah, that's Superman.
Easy.
Yeah. Captain Atom versus Power Girl. This is interesting.
We're gonna go with my boy Zoe's boy with this one. I'm Captain Atom with this one.
Shout Zoe. Hey, shout you, dog.
Shout out to Zoe.
Captain Atom for you.
Guy Gardner versus Firestorm.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go Guy Gardner, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. Listen, he's one of the strongest Green Lanterns on the universe. Unironically.
Is he though? Is he?
Yes.
There's 4 Green Lanterns on Earth, and he's like the 4th strongest one.
Yeah, because Earth is filled with fucking wackos. Like
my point still stands.
I was like saying, yo, he's only like the 3rd best safety on the Steelers defense in 85. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Who we got? Jay Garrick versus
oh no.
Okay. Easy.
Oh damn, I skipped one. I was looking at Aquaman. Damn, I'm curried out. I skipped one for real.
I would have to go Cheetah.
Cheetah? Really?
She fights Wonder Woman on the regular.
Yeah, but she's not fat. So the thing about speedsters is like it's unfair. Because even if like I have like 0.5 of strength, if I hit you 0.5 of strength going 60 miles per hour,
yeah, you done.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock your fucking jaw off.
I would
how strong I am.
For sure.
It's not that fast.
I'm gonna say this.
She be getting watched by Wonder Woman.
This is Canna. Well, yeah, by Wonder Woman. Oh, I got beat by the strongest woman in the world. Right?
She's not fast, but that's my thing. She's not fast though.
Wonder Woman is very
hard. She's punch hard, and she's good at fighting.
I want to actually nerd about this so much, but closing argument, both sides. I'm gonna give you another one. It's canon. New 52. She was able to pierce Superman's skin with one bite. If she lands one hit on Jay Garrick,
what story was that?
A dub. It was New 52 Justice League.
All right.
It's super. It's not even like kind of.
I hear you. I'm with you. I hear you.
We can disagree. I'm gonna vote Cheetah. You can vote Jay Garrick.
Nah, I just think like when you involve speedsters in a thing, it's unfair because they can move at the speed of light
One hit,
or near the speed of light.
one
And
hit.
then at that point, it's like
In that same story, Barry Allen, who's definitely faster than Jay Garrick, they were actually trying to hunt Cheetah. She did some shit or set up some shit, and he broke his leg, and it took him a while to heal up so he can like run again. In that period of time, she slashed him in the throat one time. It's a dubbington. I'm gonna shut up though. I'm
For
really
the
gonna shut up.
kill. For the kill.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I still give it to Jay.
Okay. Oh, we need a tiebreaker. Sniffles.
For the speed, I like the logic and the speed. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go J2. But the feat with the Superman thing, that does sound pretty crazy.
No, listen, I take the L. We'll see what happens. You guys hate women. Aquaman versus King Shark.
That's crazy.
Here we go with Curry.
All right, Aquaman versus King Shark. Big question is who cares? But
chill. Leave my or Spider-Man King alone.
I guess just who asked for this. But all right,
Aquaman. I'm going Aquaman.
Connor Hawk versus Hawkman. Who's Connor Hawk?
Oh, that's Green Arrow's son.
All right,
His illegitimate asexual son.
Got you. So Lex Luthor versus Black Lightning. Sorry.
I'm going Hawkman. Hawkman.
Yeah, I'll go Hawkman as well. Like who? All right.
No tiebreaker needed.
Yeah, no time. Lex Luthor versus Black Lightning.
That's fucked up. Come on, y'all.
That is fucked up.
I know.
You know he's getting out this round.
I say, but if they give Omega energy to Black Lightning, who knows, man? This is another Cinderella. It's another Cinderella on this bracket.
Who invited him to the party is the question.
Who, Lex Luthor?
No, Black Lightning.
He's playing a pretty important part in Justice League right now.
Yeah, but this is different.
Justice League is like the main book besides Superman of like DC right now. Like
yes, but him versus Lex Luthor.
I know.
Lex Luthor's main villain is Superman, and it's just Superman. And you want to put Black Lightning, who is C at best, against what?
Again, you gotta watch more wrestling, Phil.
What you mean?
No, but you're right. Lex Luthor's definitely gonna win. Like he's not gonna win. He's gonna win this round for sure.
He's cannon fodder. Who is that? The Demon versus Supergirl. Etrigan? Why didn't they name him?
I don't know. That's weird, right? I thought that too when I saw this. I'm like, it's definitely Etrigan.
The fact that they didn't name him means that he's going to lose.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. They hold my man.
Yeah, they hold my dog.
Damn, man got hold before the event even started. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. In my mind, they have been doing so much stuff with the Super family because of the movie, but also because they've had such a good directive pathway for Superman in the comics that there's no way that Superman doesn't get to the end of this tournament. I don't know if he's going to win it all. He's going to be in the final round.
Unless it's like silly games of like, let's play red light, green light, but you can't use your legs type shit. Like,
speaking of Superman.
Speaking of Superman, let's talk about an alternate version of him real quick. Absolute Superman, issue 11.
Ooh. Jesus. That's Brainiac?
Yes, it is. And you know what? This cover isn't that much of an exaggeration.
Nope, not at all.
Daz, I know you're one issue behind, and Phil, let me know if I'm yapping too much. I'm going to time myself 1 minute from here. Okay, so Superman's been captured. Vandal Savage still has, I'm sorry, not Vandal Savage. What's his name? Ra's al Ghul still has a heart on for him. And he's like, he's going to be my son. It's like, ew, stop.
Yeah.
So he's got Brainiac literally messing with his mind, hooked up to tubes, making him relive horrible alternate versions of his memories to break him. So that way it's easier for Ra's al Ghul to control him. It's really obsessive and weird and creepy.
Yep. It's good.
It's great. No, it's a wonderful issue. It's wonderful. Absolute is still killing it. I have no complaints about the issue. It's just like, God, this nigga's weird and it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Like, he has a scene where he basically kills everyone who tried to throw his parents in jail, and they send him in jail for 20 years for being an orphan. I don't think you heard me. They sent him in the Phantom Zone, which is jail for 20 years for the misdemeanor of being an orphan. And they add another 5 for him talking back.
I think the craziest part about that is the fact that they killed his parents.
Yeah.
At least it's a misdemeanor to be an orphan, you know.
Mhm.
You can't help it, but at least according to the law, it's not too much of it, you know.
Listen,
just
art
can't.
imitates life. We're not too far from that right
Yeah,
now.
not too far from that, bro.
Immigration crisis. So we're not.
The war in Chirac. And on top of that, bro, Brainiac is such a psycho. That issue where he debuts, the Absolute Brainiac, issue, I wanted to say it's 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good, but they really enforce it once again with how he treats the Brainiac clones, making them cut off their tongues for suggesting a name, correcting him on something, and then making him take out their eyes.
But I think like that's prime Brainiac though. Like that's what we expect from Brainiac. And granted, we never got that in the mainline DC universe because we've never seen Brainiac have other Brainiacs under him.
No, we haven't. Yeah.
But in this one, like that's when I saw that, when I read that, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It's crazy to see though. Like he's literally cutting off his tongue as we speak. That was kind of graphic.
Oh, it's bananas. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely batshit. But it's great characterization for the way that Brainiac is and the way that Brainiac is supposed to be. Especially this Brainiac was raised as a little nigga who got that same treatment. Because typically when you find people that are from oppressed places and they become oppressed or they are oppressed, when they get a position of power, they oppress those under them because they were oppressed.
Yeah.
It's all they know. So when you see him interact with his little nigga Brainiacs, that's how he is.
And this book does a great job at showing how awesome and good of a person that Clark Kent is, Kal-El in this universe, no matter what situation. Because even through all that, even though he's suffering, the first thing he did is try to free the Brainiacs from their persecution by convincing them, you don't have to be treated like this. Like, it's not okay. Instead of just busting out and leaving, which I think he probably should have done. That's another conversation.
Yeah. He couldn't though. But it shows how strong his mind was and how strong he was in his convictions.
Yes.
The fact that it took so many simulations of him going through it and doing it and doing it and doing it. The point of him having to like it took so long to get him to the point of like murder.
Yeah, just thinking about murder, right? Literally just thinking about murder.
Conceptualizing the concept that I can hurt people, even though how strong I am, I can hurt people to get my way. In his mind, he was still like, yo, we got to figure out another way.
No exaggeration, Des. He goes through the same simulation 580 something times before he actually tries to kill somebody.
Yeah. Before he tries, does it, but before he tries to kill somebody. And that's just on Krypton before he gets to Earth. Yeah. So it's like, he's still this good, virtuous person.
He's just a good dude. He's just a chill guy.
He's trying. Aside from all the murder.
Yo, they're really trying to push him to the edge, though. I've never seen a Superman like they're poking this nigga. They really want him to do it.
Yeah, brown Superman.
He's a brown. What's crazy too is that the fact that they have like kryptonite being pumped into his head.
Yeah.
So it's like even his mental fortitude is being tested aside from his physical, and he's still like, all right, maybe there's another way outside of murder.
I fucking love Superman, man.
Yeah.
Shout out you, Kal-El. So we got to talk about the big book of the week. By the way, read Absolute Superman. Incredible issue, incredible story. I even don't mind the art change.
Number 11. And then number 1.
All right. First off, Matt Fraction, legendary writer. He's done a lot of great work. Love and respect him. Jorge Jimenez, you'll never hear me say anything negative about Jorge Jimenez. I've seen him do 3 different Batmans at this point, and they're all incredible. It's just slight changes of an art, slight changes of coloring, which he doesn't have complete control over, and it's a totally very different feel each time. He's a master of this craft and needs to be respected as such. I love him. This issue was cool. I don't want to talk too much. I've been yapping. Phil, do you have anything to say before I start going off?
No, hit me with it.
Okay, all right. This issue was cool. It was a number 1. They pick up where Zdarsky left off. Quick aside, I stopped reading the Chip Zdarsky run, not because it was bad. It was just like, I think I've had my full of this. And that's
okay. When to tap out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Run made me tap out. Story made me tap out. Shout out Birdman. Go. It's a number 1. They're reestablishing what the status quo is currently. Jim Gordon is not commissioner. He's a beat cop. Batman is rich, but not like uber rich.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim Drake is his Robin. Cool. Also, Vandal Savage is the commissioner.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess my question is like, one, why the restart with the number 1?
I want to talk. Listen, thank you. Okay. We're on the same wave about that.
Yeah.
Really, it's to draw people in. I'm sure that the Batman numbers have not been soaring crazy high. It's not the most talked about book, even though I thought it was being written fairly well. A number 1 just brings people in, man. The numbers prove it. It just is what it is. This was probably going to be the best-selling book of the month.
I
hope not.
I think I saw an IG post from DC, or one of the people involved with this restart of 1 was saying that this is probably the third mainline number 1 reset. I think.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but I think my biggest thing is the why behind the reset. Like, things aren't selling. Cool. Tell better stories.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Question mark.
But like my thing is just like, we were already hinted at Batman's new costume, which is cool. The
great costume, wonderful costume, and it's drawn so super well by Jorge Jimenez. It's beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful. But it's just tell better stories within the stories you already have.
Well,
don't start another number 1 in the middle of a current run, unless it's like the whole thing is restarting and it's like, all right, everybody gets a new number 1.
Yeah.
Again, costume is fire. The blue and gray,
that's incredible.
Peak Batman costume.
Yeah.
Honestly, the black and blue, the black and gray, I'm okay with it. The blue and gray, fire. Chef's kiss.
That's great. I want to address what you said about the number 1s. For those who aren't, inducted or indoctrinated with this comic book,
Hard A's.
It's not a true number 1, bro, because they're not actually restarting anything. It's just a continuation of the story that we just had. I go back and forth with the number 1s because it's a company. They need to make money, and on top of that, they need normies and people who are maybe lapsed fans to know when to jump in. And it's the easiest to do when it's just a number 1. It's just like, this is where you start.
To be honest, that's how I felt looking at the Aquaman all-in thing. I was like, this doesn't have like a crazy count from, the absolute verse. It's its own thing, and it's fucking Aquaman, like, not one that you would normally, think about picking up. But, I'm glad I could say, when I tap into this one with the DC Infinite, I'm like, damn, I really started on the mainline Aquaman out of the blue just because I was enjoying the app, and now here I am, number 1 with Batman, looking all cool,
Yes, I hear that, but it's not a true number 1.
It's not, and that's okay.
Yeah, so find another way to do that. There has to be another way. This
is where me and Phil have to put our. We've been torn up by these companies, okay?
The abuse.
We've seen all the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, the valleys, and the peaks. So it does hurt a little bit when you've been reading a story for like 100 issues and they just go to one for no reason, but they don't really restart anything. It does hurt a little bit for sure.
Yeah.
But because I know for a fact it's just continuing the story that I love, I put it to the side. And I think us as like hardened fans have to do that a little bit because it's not just about us because they already have us. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but I think like so I'll give you like Blackest Night for example, right?
Mhm.
There were multiple series involved in Blackest Night, and we got the lead up to Blackest Night, which was still Green Lantern, whatever number, but Blackest Night was its own thing. So if you're gonna do something that gives us a traditional number one, at least give us something that is its own thing, or at least an arc, you know?
I think what
It's just being like,
I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm
yeah,
not discrediting what you're saying. I
That
think
makes sense too.
it's
Yeah.
very legitimate, but this just sells more, man. It's been proven. They've tried it the other way, and
Yeah.
people just get confused. I think the best way, I just want to say, which they didn't do with this, which I'm very not happy with, put the legacy numbering under it.
Oh,
Like under the box, under where you see that little Batman, put legacy 957 because it still pays homage to the fact like all the people that kept reading, this is where you're still at. And you can put that shiny number one at the top because like that's what they're going for anyway with the normies. It's only going to be us that's going to look at multiple parts of the cover.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do that with this. They've been doing this for years, so it's a misstep in my opinion.
I think the purpose of it is just to get people that don't actively read it involved in it. Because like you were saying before, with like the number one, now it's a number one, even if they don't see it as, even if like people like us don't see it as number one.
It's a number one.
Yeah, it is number one because that's how they named it.
Yeah.
Which is like, I get it because like money, but you know, don't, because they teased Batman's new costume months ago.
They sure enough did, and people were rock hard for it.
Exactly.
Bricked up, baby. Bolt up. He wearing the colors too, man. The gray. It's not powder, but that powder that cover makes it look powder blue. And
Kind of
yeah,
powder
you
blue.
know.
It's
So Batman repping the gang too, bro.
I'm excited to see what they do because spoilers at the end of the issue, they got Tim Drake with his hands up in the air and police trying to shoot him in his back.
Backstory. Here come backstory immediately.
He's about to get some back shots.
Who was the Who was the Robin as a Tim Drake? It was Damian, right?
Yes.
Or was it Cassandra?
I feel like it was Cassandra.
Yeah, it depends on the continuity. We'll say Cassandra though.
Okay.
Because everything's timey-wimey. Everything counted, but also didn't. Don't even think about it. But yeah,
that's just like our last subject.
We're going timey-wimey. Let's get into it.
Let's talk about it, guys.
I have thoughts and feelings.
I do want to say I have a lot of things to critique, but I thought it was a good quality issue with great art. Go read it for yourself.
I have so many thoughts and feelings.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, Ege, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, is doing a new manga, which we talked about a couple episodes, right?
All right. Yes.
And the manga is going to be a spin-off of the JJK verse. Oh, that's interesting. A different corner of the universe. Kind of. It looks like these are following the characters of JJK's grandkids. Yuta has grandkids from his wife, Maki, and they're dealing with space shenanigans. Guys, we're getting
Boruto JJK.
We're getting Jujutsu Boruto, bro. We're getting Jujutsu Boruto.
We're getting Boruto Dandadan. Why? I just want to know. I want to know. Like I wish I could be a fly on the wall in the meeting where they were like, "Hey, Gege, you did good. JJK was cool. You almost died, but Part 2? Question mark?
This is amazing, man.
This is awesome.
To go back to Weekly Shonen to do a legacy of your own thing with,
You just ended.
your body through hell. I can't wait for JoJo's Descendant to be the main character like he was in JJK.
Dog.
Let's go.
It's still on the air. It's not even done yet. We're not even over with the anime yet. It's still on.
Don't matter. He got more shit to say. He, she, they.
Does he though? Do they though? Because this is literally just Dandadan and Bleach. Because all JJK was Bleach and Naruto stacked on top of each other in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And now we're getting
don't forget Hunter
and Bleach put together.
I'm okay with it. Listen, you know me, bro. I didn't hate the end of JJK. I know a lot of people did. I respect your opinions. I didn't hate it like y'all hated it.
It was bad, but
and that's fine. I respect your opinion. But I want to see more of what they got to do, and they're gonna add space people. I'm a fucking comic book nerd. Add all the crazy sci-fi you want. Whatever.
But is it still curse energy?
They're gonna
stuff like that.
Yeah. How do you add a heavenly restriction when space? Is it a heavenly restriction per planet? Is that how it works? Is there a Mars restriction? Is there an Earth restriction? Is there a Uranus restriction? Make it make sense.
Well, I think you're taking that a little too literally.
Am I though?
Yeah, heavenly. I mean, heavenly restriction. You just referring to the heavens like afterlife. Let's be fair here. Let's be fair.
So is it all the same heavens for aliens?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not up there, nigga. I'm not dead yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just making sure. Trying to figure out what Giga is talking about.
But if the question is, do they use the same? Like, this is going to be like Soul Eater and Fire Force, to where it's spaced out enough to where like it's not necessarily the same power system. What is it that you're telling that's different than when you were telling it just a couple months ago when the manga ended, and we're still waiting for the anime to catch up to,
The difference is that Fire Force was a prequel.
Yes.
So it didn't have to explain or expand upon the things that Soul Eater said. It just had to give reference to it at the end.
To set up, yes.
Yes, but this is a part 2, similar to how Naruto had chakra, and then they're actually like, oh, it's aliens. It has to expand upon itself because it's a part 2. But the problem when you expand upon a power system that's as perfect as Curse Energy, don't be wrong, Curse Energy was perfect until they hold it out and said, heavenly restriction. I made a pact with what the fuck ever to do a thing.
Yeah.
It was perfect up until they got to that point, right? So when you have this and you include aliens in it, how do you make it make sense? Because the end of JJK was batshit.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
No, huh? What did you say?
They had a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, because even like he died. Why did he die?
Spoilers.
Yeah. And look at me not being the hater right now.
Right. You didn't read it by now. It's your fault. But
no, you should still have the tag. Yeah, for sure.
Spoilers. If the reason that he died was simply because he made a heavenly restriction pact to himself that wasn't fully explained, and that's the reason he got off the one-off like kill shit, which is fine, but how do you build a story from that point if that's a thing that can happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a thing anybody can do because everybody did it towards the end of the story. Yuji had a heavenly spoilers again. Yuji had a heavenly restriction. Maki had a heavenly restriction. All of them had it. And Gojo 2.0, which we're not going to talk about because spoilers, had a heavenly restriction and had these things put in place to give them boost in power. How do you escalate the story from there without it having go off the rails?
Well, I'm not like, first off, I want to say I'm not like a gay protector. I'm a story. I like stories. Yeah. We don't need to escalate anything. We can just introduce different elements. We don't need to escalate. And if he does, or they do, they'll figure it out. Like, I'm here for the story. It's not going to be very long. It's going to be like 15 chapters. So it's going to be probably a cool story that explains some things that maybe they wanted to do and didn't have time to.
That's fair. See, that I agree with.
This is gonna have 8 volumes.
Yeah, like that's a fire idea.
So yeah, go off, have some fun. Fuck it. Like, you had some ideas you didn't get off before. Have someone else draw it so you don't die, and then make it a short story so you can live your life again. Go ahead, Gege.
If they don't bring Gojo back, we riot.
Yeah. You're gonna riot because Gege definitely doesn't want that nigga back.
He hates Gojo. He made a character that was so fucking cool that he was like, I hate this character.
Yeah, they never. Gege was supposed to like just introduce Gojo as like the cool sensei, but like people fell in love.
Yeah, that's y'all fault.
Yeah, they're like, all right, y'all, it's not that deep. You know I'm gonna kill this nigga, right?
Before Sun Jin-woo, that was the nigga's savior. Well, everybody was on Gojo, but
bruh, you realize Gojo isn't around for most of the story.
I mean, it's like the Sasuke effect, but he definitely is the main character. Though.
He becomes the main character for a while.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, it felt like it too.
If Gojo wasn't sealed,
yeah,
it's arguable that Culling Games wouldn't have been as impactful because we're watching Yuji actually struggle and not getting bailed out constantly.
Yeah, I think it's the Superman effect. We're like, how do you write a story around Superman?
Well, they keep doing it. Shout out to Joshua Williamson.
I mean,
the same way you write off Monolith, you know, like we just here it is. Here's the ending, whatever it is that we thought of.
It's actually not him. It's Black Zetsu the entire time, but that's
the whole time.
The whole we never heard about him or seen him, but yeah.
But listen, y'all. I'm genuinely, unironically, it comes out the 8th for the US. I'm not going to read any scans or anything because I don't feel like hunting it down.
Big facts. It'd be on Shonen for
yeah.
sure.
So I'll be reading it and we'll definitely talk about it. But you know, JJK it's winning right now. The trailer, which we're about to talk about, it's got so many impressions. It's got people so excited, and us fans that read ahead know you guys don't understand how your soul shall be crushed.
So long ass art. I'll say that.
Yeah.
They've been going on for
brother,
a year.
Brother. My brothers in heaven. The animators at MAPPA are zombies at this point. They have dead and gone, and they have pulled them back from the grave to draw some more because these shots, holy, I can only imagine how much they struggle to make this shit beautiful. My God, y'all.
Yeah.
What are we even talking about?
Honestly, the Culling Games, the last arc of JJK, will probably get 4 seasons out of. And so you gotta understand. So the first season will probably be the lead up to the Culling Game because we've got to go through, again, spoilers, the thing with Maki, the thing with Yuji, Hikari, and them getting to the point of the Culling Games, and then the first round of the Culling Games, and then the second round of the Culling Games, and then
but the Culling Games end so weirdly, though. You know what I mean? It's like it ends kind of abruptly.
Yeah.
So I feel like the way they kind of condensed the Shibuya incident, they're probably gonna do this with the Culling Games. I don't think they're gonna make it that long.
Yeah, but think about all the fights that happened in the Culling Games.
Think about what happened in Shibuya incident where they had fights back to back to back to the point that IGN was like, there was too much going on.
Yeah, that's facts though. Maybe 3, 2, 3.
I think they're going to go 2 seasons, and then the final season where it's just going to be them fighting Sukuna over and over and over again. Is going to be
I want a movie of Gojo.
Probably get the Demon Slayer.
I want a movie of that. I want a movie of Gojo versus Sukuna. That's all I want. If that's all I get out of this, I will be happy.
I'm not mad at you, King.
Oh, they're not opposed to doing movies, so who knows?
Yeah, Mappa knows how to do a movie to make some money. Listen, that Chainsaw Man movie is coming out very soon.
I haven't seen it.
in Japan, it's about to be right.
Yeah, so we're getting it like 2 months after, so it's coming out. It's coming out basically in 2 months, if that.
It's really
I think it's coming out October 31st, something like that.
really might be the best anime year of far as a wide array of them all performing at the level that they are.
Yeah. Have y'all
yeah.
been reading Chainsaw Man Part 2?
No, I have not.
It's weird. Like even by anime standards, it's weird.
That's interesting.
It's not parts of it are not good.
I've heard that from people, yo, and
yeah,
it's interesting. I don't want to speak for something I haven't read, so I don't want to speak.
Hey, well, you're gonna wish the best luck to the mangaka JJK, because we don't need the tarnish of the represent. Matter of fact, sometimes I guess we do actually. Go ahead and tarnish it.
Nah, bro. I'm cool. Listen, I don't care. JJK still firing me, so like, bro can put out some garbage. I'm still gonna remember JJK for what it is. Fully Cool is my favorite anime of all time, and they made 2 very bad animes after, and I don't care.
Wait, the mangaka?
What was that?
Yeah,
you said the mangaka that made 2 more after that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it was an anime only property, right? Fully Cooley had 2 shows, I think 3 actually. Made Adult Swim, and I didn't like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I have to watch those.
An alternative.
I'm gonna watch it.
They're not good. They're not.
They're paced very poorly, and the randomness that comes together at the end for Fully Cooley, they weren't able to capture that. So it becomes more randomness than it is cohesive.
Yeah.
But I still love Fully Cooley. It's still my favorite anime. You can't really do anything to take me away from that original piece that I watched.
Yeah.
So I mean, funny enough, Boruto kind of shows that you can't tarnish an IP like with the
no, that's not true at all.
Yeah, so you can because Boruto is succeeding. You feel like Boruto is out here up in these streets.
The anime Boruto?
The anime is coming back, so clearly there's some interest.
Yes.
And on top of that, no matter what you say, Phil, Naruto is one of the biggest ambassadors for anime to this day. There are kids still running around with Naruto runs. Still
kids. Part of the big 3, and I will acknowledge that. I love that. However, Boruto is okay at the best. It's okay at best. It releases once a month.
It does.
So it gets time.
That's good though, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not good enough to release weekly.
Come on now. So we saying that about Black Clover now too, or because sometimes niggas die. So let's give some
hold on. Wait. Black Clover is different because the mangaka had health issues, so we had to release it monthly or bi-monthly or whatever. Boruto,
I'm sure they all got some health issues.
Wait, no. Boruto was being released weekly, but they had to change it because it was ass. So they changed it.
That's not true.
Not true.
Nah.
And yeah, doing Two Blue Vortex as the one of that, like going back to the Batman issue 1 of it all, like for that to be the Shippuden of the Boruto verse. And for it to release quarterly, that was the best thing that they did. So now when the anime comes back,
was it the best thing that they did?
What happened?
I said, why was it the best thing that they did?
To move the quarterly and then redo it as the one because when we came in with the prologue of Kawaki and Boruto, everyone was waiting for that. So this is what this is for that.
So the anime was bad.
Anime was bad.
So they had to switch up the strategy with the manga to build interest in it again.
But like Bleach and all these other people have like filler. No, let me finish. It has like crazy filler percentages. It's just that Bartos is so bad. Like that they. I'm glad that this change happened because we don't need that unimportant stuff anymore. Like we've already ran through that with the original run on Naruto. Don't give us that anymore. We want shit that matters. The source material and adapt it. It's not that hard to do.
And real quick, I do want to say Boruto's releases monthly. It stayed monthly through the course of its release schedule.
So
Oh,
Boruto
so it was
always
a weekly.
It
Okay.
was never weekly. It was never weekly. Just
never weekly.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because Naruto was weekly, if I remember. One Piece was
Well,
weekly.
yeah.
Bleach was weekly. Black Clover was weekly up until the mangaka had health issues. JJK was weekly. Dandadan was weekly.
Is.
Whew, sounds like things are weekly when they're doing good.
Well,
that's
super.
not true. Kaiju number 8
And-
was never weekly.
Kaiju
And
number-
It was
super.
never weekly.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was weekly. You know what? I guess kind of it was. It would release 3 issues and then take a week off. And then eventually they were just like, okay, we're just doing this twice a month. Like, we're not
Yeah.
doing this weekly at all.
I stand on my point.
That's fine. That's fine.
We got recommendations.
Recommendation.
Yes.
Dub episode, by the way.
Come again?
First day.
29. Yeah, 29. I like this one. No stuff on the boat.
You go first, Des. Recommendations.
This is gonna sound weird, but this is how much I invested in it. My recommendation is something that I haven't watched yet, but once I in this pod and watch my football, whatever tomorrow in the morning. But Pokemon Horizons, that part 2 or whatever part of whatever season they're part of. It's too much lore, too much. But it's up on Netflix now. This is the part where the thing happens with Freed and the Rosen Vaultaculars. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 10 toes down for my boy Roy, Liko, and Dot. So yeah, Pokemon Horizons about to catch up. So next week when we talk about Demon Slayer, I could also talk about Pokemon Horizons.
I'm seeing Demon Slayer next week too. I think I have to change it.
Friday is my day.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna see it. I have it scheduled for Saturday, but I should probably see it Sunday because I have a Gundam event to go to. Phil, do you want to go or can I
go? Honestly, my recommendation this week is Dandadan. I'm here for it. It's
John Nut.
Huh?
What's that? Find John Nut too. Everybody go find
John Nuts, yo. Find John Nuts.
It's doing things that are different but also the same at the same time, and being somebody that has read the manga, seeing where it's going to go. I like where it's at right now because it gives me a lot of hope for it being a continuing series and not having it like get shelved at like season 3 or season 4.
No, that's
they're good. They're good.
I can see it going long term, and I love that because where it goes from where it's at now, it's up.
Well, we needed to because all these other ones, Sakamoto Days, we didn't even. I don't think we mentioned. No, we did. I mentioned that it was ending
last week. We did
the manga. Yeah.
I
think we might even an episode before that. But yeah, what's yours?
So for the first time ever, I'm gonna have like 2 things I have to recommend. Absolute Superman was really good. It's weird because like I never think this issue is going to be bad. I never come into Absolute Superman thinking whatever, but I'm always like, damn, that was good. It always surprised me every time I read it. Like I've never disliked an issue. So shout out to Jason Aaron and the artist whose name I won't say right now because I know I'll butcher it. Shout out to y'all, and I also want to shout out. I might have to put this in post edit. This show called The Comic Shop.
Yes. Okay. Shout out to Threads.
Oh,
Listen, I backed it. I backed it months ago, and to see them actually put it out. First off, I just think the show is cute and quirky, but it's actually giving me everything I wanted. I wanted them to actually reference comic books. I wanted them to just have fun. I wanted them to show that you can be a comic book nerd and not just be a totally vile, gross person. I always hated the Big Bang show or Big Bang Theory because like it made comic book fans look like the worst type of people that had no social skills. And these are just fun people that own and love comics that really want to spread the joy of comics and be a positive influence in their community. I love to see it. So shout out to y'all. I hope that one day I get to be on your show.
Hopefully it's like a Big Bang for us
like a good version of Big Ben, where they're not like terrible people you wouldn't want to hang around.
Yeah, I mean, we can always reach out. You know.
Shout out to the homie, man.
They just got partnered with YouTube, which means that they have at least 3 million views or 3 million, whatever. They have a whole bunch of views within the release of their show. Good for them.
All right, well, that's all three of us.
I'm with it. You know.
The category is niggas making it. Next week, I'm very excited for a whole bunch of stuff. There are so many books coming out, so much stuff to watch, so much stuff to read. I hope you guys are ready because I'm ready too. Okay, bye.